Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're just joining us, you're welcome. Where have you been? We've been waiting for you. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. And if you're a new subscriber, you guys, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. My name is Faith Olubode and I film about faith, love, marriage, relationship, friendship, lifestyle in general. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about mistakes that we should look out for and avoid in our attempts to have romantic relationships with people. Let's jump right into the video. So the first thing that I am very much about is the fact that you should not avoid the temptation to force that relationship. Avoid the urge to force it. I believe that romantic relationships, especially even in friendship, it is very important that the two parties or the people involved want to be there. Don't try to overwork yourself into getting people to be in a relationship with you. When you're in a relationship or when you're in a friendship with somebody and things are going south or this person doesn't really seem to want it, let them go. I believe that it is very important for people to want to do something with you. Actually, I believe that it is more profitable, it is more fun, it is more beautiful, right? It is more beautiful when it is not just you who is wanting the relationship. It is more like, oh, I want this person, but does this person want you? You want him to be him, but does he want her to be you? You want her to be her, but does she want him to be you? You get what I'm trying to say? One-sided relationship is a no-no. Trust me, you're going to lose yourself trying to win over that person, and it's not worth it. I'm telling you from experience, it's never worth it. You will end up, because at the end of the day, you will cry. Actually, you will still cry because they will eventually move on to the person that they really want, right? And then you're left questioning yourself like, I did everything. Is something wrong with me? Is clinical? Nothing is wrong with you. They just never wanted it. They didn't want what you wanted. And it's okay. Don't try to force people into wanting the exact thing that you want. Okay? Don't force people into a relationship with you. Don't blackmail people into a relationship with you. Even on your end, if you know you don't like someone like that, don't force it. Don't try. Don't try to work it. If you don't want it, just let the person know, I don't want it. Let everybody move on, okay? Another point that I'm going to make is the fact that, especially for women, especially for ladies, if he hasn't told you that he wants you, babe, don't assume anything. Regardless of the actions, regardless of the gifts, regardless of the checks, he's texting you, good morning, my angel. In the afternoon, he's like, hey, love of my life, how you doing? How's your day going? He's like, I'm feeling good. In the night, he's like, oh, baby, oh, he's even calling you pet names. Am I the only one that freaks out when somebody I don't like calls me pet names? It's just like, who is your baby? You have a boyfriend that is not aware that he's your boyfriend. It might happen to guys. Maybe you have a girlfriend that is not aware that she's your girlfriend because you think, oh, yeah, all that checking up on each other every day, and you just think that, oh, there is a relationship somewhere, but you have never asked her out. It happens mostly with ladies. Ladies just we like to jump, like to just hoop into conclusion. It's not the best way. I know that there might be testimonies of people who we just knew what we're doing. I don't want to just know. Open your mouth, spell it out. I like you. I really think I want to be in a relationship with you. Would you like to be in a relationship with me? And then I say yes or I say no, and then we move, right? Don't assume that because a guy is all being nice to you, looking out for you, sending you text messages and all of that. But all you know, that good morning message might be a broadcast message, okay? I remember one time I realized that someone I was liking so much wasn't sending a text to just me, it was to a lot of other friends, right? It wasn't just me, right? I want you met guys that can make 10 women feel good, feel like they're the only one that exists comfortably. Like they're so good. They're so good they can make 20 women feel good about themselves all at the same time. And you will feel like you're the only one in his world. He has like 24 others, babe. Okay, so don't just assume because he's always texting you, always reaching out, always being there for you, showing up for you, and all of that. It should maybe a lot of times these people are just being nice. Okay, a lot of times all they see you as is just a friend. Okay, they don't see you as a potential partner, right? Don't be the person that is stringed along. Ask questions. Let them give you clarity and move on. And don't wait until they tell you, oh, you're not the one, or I don't like you, before you move. The maybes, the ifs, the I don't know, but let's see how it goes. Oh, I'm not sure, but anything can happen. Or it may, I like to, whenever I want to talk about this, like, it may be you, it may be I, it may be somebody by your side. Okay, they might want to give you that vibe, and in your head, you're still waiting for them to tell you, oh, I don't like you. They don't like you. He doesn't like you. Okay, he doesn't like you. Except a man without vision, men know if this is somebody they can be with. Oh, I understand that when you get to a relationship, things might go south and might not work, but at least you have an idea the kind of person that you are, and it's so and the kind of person that you want to be with. And it's okay to admit it and just let the person know this is not you. Okay? I don't want to hurt you, but I need to tell you so that I don't lead you on. It's not you. And I'm just going to jump into another point. Avoid being led on. Okay? And for men, try not to lead people on. I beg you. Please. This one is so dear to my heart. Don't lead her on. Even ladies do this thing. Don't lead him. One thing that I've always been conscious about, one thing that I've always been deliberate about is not giving people false hopes. It's just something that comes to me naturally. I'm very empathetic. I think about other people all the time. Okay. And as young as when I was a teenager, I knew not to lead people on. Like I knew not to give you false hopes. People that have asked me out in this life, they know. I don't lie to you. I don't try to tell you, oh, let's see how it goes, or I'm going to think about it. It doesn't mean that I know from one conversation that, oh, this is the person I want to be with. But from one conversation, I can tell if I can get along with this person, at least for a start. Okay? So don't lead people on. Don't try to make people feel like, oh, you're just stringing them along, making them feel like, oh, they're accepted by you in that manner. If it's only friendship, let them know, oh, I like you, but what I can give to you is friendship. It's not about you. I'm not just ready, right? I'm not ready. Oh, should I wait for you? No. Because when I am ready, what's the assurance that it is you that I'm going to want to be with? What's the assurance that I'm going to be ready in your time? Okay? Don't string people along. Don't lead people on. It's okay to just tell people, no, it's not you, right? I don't see myself with you. Ladies need to be careful not to fall for the anything can happen trap, because it is a situationship you are about to put yourself in. It is a situation where you are now building your imaginations, you're building your expectation, false hopes. It's re-establishing false hopes in your mind. Because he said anything can happen, right? He said, I'm not sure, I don't know, it could be you, and it could be the other person, you know, and you're like, it could be me, right? He knows me well enough. So what I'm going to do now is try to prove to him that it should be me over the next years. So that when he's making his decision, I will have to be in his face. Let him see me. You're worth more. You're worthy of being loved, being liked, being wanted. Like, have you seen yourself? Have you realized the stuff that you're made of? Girl, it took me a while. You know how I've always known that I am such a powerful person and I'm such an amazing human being. Like, if I do say so myself, I'm a good person. See, I'm sitting up to say this thing. But in the bid to want to get the people that you want, don't want you, you lose yourself. You start to question your very essence. You start to question your worth. Start to look at, is something wrong with me? Am I not good enough? Am I ugly? Are the other people more beautiful? Oh, is it that I'm not well read enough? Oh, is it that I'm not financially okay enough? Is it that this? Is it that that? Or I'm not just in the class of this person? I'm not just worthy of this person. Or for this person not to choose me, seeing how much of a good person that I am, or how much I've tried to prove to them the goodness that I am, you lose yourself. And so you don't want to be in that position where you lose yourself to another person who is so indecisive, who doesn't even know what they want. Most of these people, do not know what they want. Because when, I'm sorry to say, but sometimes when I see the people that I used to like and the people that they eventually go for, I'm just like, "Ah, oh, they were retired. Because ain't no way." Or the people that I used to like years back and the me that is now, who I am now, like, how did I think that I could have dated this person? It doesn't mean they're bad people. It's just the person that I am now. It's just looking like, even you fit, even you fit. Man, woman, it's not a good place to be when you know that the person you're with doesn't exactly like you like that. I'm not saying love you. You have to like somebody. You have to be liked by them, by your partner. Because even if the whole world is castigating you, even if the whole world doesn't rate you, you want the person that you're with to actually have some form of rating. You want the person that you're with to be able to affirm you, look at you and tell you how beautiful you are. Look at you and tell you how much of an amazing person you are. Because they are so much close to you, they can see them, they can see all of you. And if that person that can see all of you doesn't like you, it's not a good place to be. Okay? Don't assume. Don't force it. Okay? Don't lead people on. Don't be led on. Okay? And I understand how difficult this thing might be. So I'm not even speaking from a place of, oh, it's so easy. I know how hard it can be to let go of something that you've wanted so much. But trust me, it's not worth it. Holding on to people that don't rate you, holding on to people that don't want you, that make you feel like you have to push, you have to press, you have to work hard to earn their love. It's not worth it. Trust me. If I'm the one that is making you feel like you have to work hard to earn my love, trust me, I don't like you. If I like you, you don't have to work too hard. You don't have to work too hard. Okay. Okay. Another point that I want to make is the flip side of all of this, right? Try and not date people who think that they're not worthy of you. This is a bit tricky, but I'm going to try as much as possible to explain it in the way that I can, in the best way that I can, right? Try as much as possible to let go of people who think that they're not deserving of you. And then I might be like, oh, I don't deserve you, and all of that. Nah, because it's going to be a problem. Why do you think you're not worthy of me? Why do you think so low of yourself? I'm not saying think too highly of yourself, but why do you think too low of yourself? Because when you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't think that they are deserving of you, what happens is that they're going to frustrate all your efforts. You tell them I love you and they're wondering, what do you love about me? You must be lying. It's such a flip side that is so dangerous, guys. I want the person that I feel that I have to feel lucky that they have me. But I also want them to know that, oh, I'm lucky to have you, but I know that you're also lucky to have me. So it's a win-win situation. Not someone that feels so lucky to have me and feels like he doesn't deserve me. And you might feel like, but it's a good thing now. That means that you are really high up there. It's not a good thing. This kind of people will frustrate you. They will frustrate all your efforts. Because if I feel like I don't deserve you, then I'm not going to be able to receive the love and the help and the support that you're giving to me. So I love you, my guy. I love you. Not my guy, but you get what I mean. My boo, I love you. And in your head, you're like, what do you love about me? I'm nothing. Girl, I'm not God that we go to and be like, I'm nothing without you. No, I don't want you feeling like that. Because what's the need of being in a relationship with somebody that cannot receive from you because they feel they are not deserving of it? What's the need of being in a relationship with somebody that you cannot love on because they feel unworthy of this amount of love? I understand that a lot of these things can be trauma responses. A lot of people they've not lived, there was no love at all. Okay? There was no love at all. And so when love now comes from a man or from a woman that actually genuinely cares for them, they feel like this person is out to mock me or something. Another one of the people that I feel like is so important to do away with or to look out for when trying to, get into a relationship with somebody is the hyper independent people. Macho woman, macho man. I used to be like this, but the Lord has worked on me because life will show you that you can't do life alone. Life will show you that you need to come to a point in your life where you can receive help from people. Okay? Some people are so independent, so one man, so one woman, strong woman, that they can't receive from other people. And I understand a lot of these things, like I said before, are trauma responses. Some of these people lived a life, had a childhood where they were never listened to. Nothing that they said mattered. Nobody rated them. They didn't have parents that cared. Nobody affirmed them. Nobody, their voices were not heard, and they've always been a one-man person. Nothing you do would influence it until they're ready to have other people come into their space. Nothing that you do will be enough. You will do everything to make this person see the goodness that you're bringing into their life. You will do everything to make this person see how much value that you can add into their lives. How much that, oh, you're doing good by yourself. I understand it. But have you seen what can happen if I come? Two are better than one. That the 1,000 that you think you're chasing and it's looking like 10,000, if I come and we chase 10,000, do you know what it would look like if we chase the actual 10,000 together? But it is not in your place to actually get those people to see the value that you bring. It is not in your place to actually get people to see what you're bringing to the table. Or if you are even the table by yourself. It is not in your place. You need to let people release that independence, that macho man, that one man mentality, one woman mentality, and actually want you. Okay? Let them see the need for a partner. And don't try to make them see. Just like the other people that I was talking about, that they feel unworthy of your love. These people are very close to them. In most cases, they are actually, because it's like nobody has told me I love you before without wanting anything in return. So now that you're coming and telling me that you love me, what do you want? Okay, what do you want? Why are you all over me? Why are you trying to be friends with me? I'm good by myself. What do you want? Exactly. You get they're not able to receive. It's just like the other people, they're not able to receive as much. Okay. They push you away. No matter how much you try to support them, because they feel like they don't need your support. They've made it this far. They don't need your support. They've done this much without you. So what exactly are you here for? You know, that kind of thing. And you don't want to be in that space where you have to overwork yourself, overprove yourself, trying to make people see. Nobody's blind. Nobody's blind. Everybody can see. That's why you should not put your life on hold because somebody you are hoping that somebody would show up, or you're hoping that somebody would do right by you. Don't try to get an adult to realize. Don't wait for somebody to realize that you are there. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you want a love that is pure. You want a love that is beautiful. You want a love that is not forced. You want a love that endures. You want a love that likes you. You want a love that wants you. You want a love that deserves you. You want a love that believes they deserve you as well. You want the same energy. You want the same energy. And you're deserving of mutual love. You're deserving of the respect, the honor, the beautiful feeling that comes with knowing that I got you. But it's not just beautiful because I got you, it's the conviction that I know that you have my back as well. It's the most beautiful thing. It's the most beautiful thing. Knowing that it's not just a one side thing, it is that this person also loves me as much as I love them. Okay? You are deserving. You are deserving of that type of love. You are deserving of it. And until it comes, don't force the people that are around you into becoming that person. Don't force that guy that is with you now into becoming that person. If they don't want to be, let them be. It's okay to let people leave. It's okay to let people move away. It's okay to let people walk away. Okay? It's very okay. Because you are deserving of a love that actually wants you. You're deserving of a love that cares for you. A love that is natural, a love that was not forced, a love that you don't have to feel like you had to work hard to get it. I realized over time that if I fight too much for something, when I eventually get it, I don't want it anymore. It could be a bad thing, I don't know. But something I realized, and as soon as I got this understanding, I stopped doing too much. So now I just flow. Let's be friends, no problem. You don't want a relationship, no problem. But I've moved. Because when you eventually want it, I may not want it again. Because I've had to beg for it. I've had to work hard for it. Love doesn't have to be hard work. Love, relationships is work. Good relationship requires work to function, okay? To be beautiful, to succeed, it requires work. I'm talking about the stage that comes into it. Why do I have to work hard to earn you? Why do I have to work hard to make you see me? And because it is very important. And you could be like this as well and not even know it. If you have to beg, ask repeatedly for something, when it eventually comes, you may not want it anymore. You may detest it. You may detest it so much. You might resent that person when they eventually want it because you had to do too much to get it. It didn't come as beautifully as it should. Be at peace, be at rest. Just let whatever will happen happen. I'm not saying chill. Don't ask the girl out and just be saying "Kui Sarah Sarah." What they used to say, whatever will be will be. It will not be if you do nothing about it. So that's on that. But at the same time, you don't want to overdo it. You've asked her out, she said no. You were patient. You said, okay, let me try one more time. You tried one more time. She still saying no. But you're still hanging around, waiting for her boyfriend to break up with her. No, now, respect yourself and move on. You've asked him, what are we? He said, we are nothing but pencil in the hand of the creator. We are still waiting. See, the person want to turn to buy a room. He has told you, you have asked him, what's up? What's going on? You're all being nice and all being giddy, and I love it. What's going on? And it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure. He has said it 2 times. He's not sure. It's not you now. Because what happens is that if somebody actually wants you, they won't just leave you on the streets to be picked up by another person. So if they don't want you, that's when you hear the I don't knows. Doesn't mean they're bad people. They just don't want you. And it's okay to not be wanted. And that's why you also need to learn how to deal with rejection. Anything that makes you ask what are we, be ready for rejection. Don't hold it to chests. It's okay. It's life. Life happens. Okay. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, comment if you've learned something, if you have anything to share, any experience that you feel like nobody should go through this, or you can relate with anything that I've said today. Please leave your comment. It encourages me. Like this video, it encourages the algorithm to actually push my video out eventually. Okay, I need you guys to like my video. Okay, like this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we're gonna see you again next time. I love you.